35-year-old Agnes is a peasant farmer. Her farm did not do well this year, so she helps other farmers who had a great year to harvest rice so they can support her with food. Her husband died 5 years ago, leaving her with the burden of taking care of her 5 children. She tells me life is a real squeeze, sometimes unbearable, because she cannot feed her children properly. Is life hard for you?
Life is beyond hard. Sometimes I get very angry at life.
Now Agnes has 2 more children and has the responsibility of feeding 7 hungry mouths. I inquired why she had 2 more children when she could not take care of the 5 children. She dropped her eyes and did not answer my question. Rather, she laughed and told me she cannot disclose that sensitive information to a total stranger. But community health workers explained that when her husband died, she was inherited by the brother-in-law.
According to the tradition here, after the husband has passed away, another man from the family married her as second wife. But currently, as I'm speaking, according to her, the man is at Munahafo region doing farming activities with the other wife. And she's here with 7 children. Feeding has become difficult. So she's not able to get food to eat. And because of that, there's not enough breast milk for the mother to feed the baby, and currently the baby has become malnourished.
Culturally, her brother-in-law is supposed to give her security and also provide for her children, but he only succeeded in giving her 2 more children she cannot afford to feed. Her 11-month-old baby is severely malnourished, and health workers feel if he does not improve soon, he may be a statistic of under 5 mortality.
So this is not just due to maybe energy and protein, but also micronutrient deficiency as well. So within the red zone, that means the child is malnourished. The yellow zone means that the mother have to be careful to make sure that she feeds the child well, so that the child does not progress to malnutrition. And the green is normal. So we want to take the MWAC, the measurement, that is the upper arm circumference of the child, okay, mid circumference of the child. Okay. So the child is within the red zone, that is 9. It's 9 centimeters. The borderline is 11.5. So he has gone far below the 11.5 to 9 centimeters. So this child is a typical malnourished case in the district. At the 10th month, which is October, of the child, so the child weight was supposed to be between 8 to 11 kg. But the child is still lagging behind, as low as 3.9 kg. So this means that the child is severely wasted or severely underweight.
Health workers have referred her to Joojo District Hospital. That journey is expected to last an hour, but she cannot go because she cannot afford the cost of treatment.
We pleaded with her to go to Joojo Hospital to receive inpatient care. If she leaves to Joojo, the other siblings that are at the house, there will not be anybody that will be taking care of them. And at the end, maybe probably she will come back and they will also be sick. So that's why she prefers staying with the other siblings and then the one that is malnourished. And then she's catering for all of them at the house.
Throughout the interview, Agnes laughs and giggles, so I inquired how come she smiles through such difficult times.
You think I'm happy, but I am worried. I'm tired of being depressed. I don't have time to be worried. Now I think about how to survive. I eat once a day, but I try to feed my children twice a day. My tears are finished.
Agnes has braced herself for months. Based on advice of nutrition officers, she has stocked beans for protein.
So in here, beans. Agnes has preserved the beans with ash so that insects cannot eat them.
So I picked the corn from this bag. This bag contains maize that she has to rely on between now and December. What she eats after December is uncertain. And so that is the reason why she's worried. She goes back to the farm to work, where she will be repaid with some food after the harvest. It is lunchtime, and Agnes and her family's first meal of the day. Food security in this part of the country is a real challenge. Many families here carefully budget the food they have. When they have low harvest, many children would have to brace up for harsh times.
One day, there was no food. We just had to drink water. It was not a nice experience. During lean season, my children lose weight. But for now, we are okay.
Poor yield means hunger. Michael's daughter became malnourished and lost weight.
We want to find out whether the child is severely malnourished and is qualified for the program. Green means that the child is normal. So the child has been on the program for quite a number of weeks now. So meaning that the child is recording some gains. Okay, so that is 13.5. So meaning that the child is okay now, it's normal.
One of the biggest challenges here is that many of these peasant farmers recycle seeds and have poor yields after replanting. At least this family is doing well, but Agnes has to face it all alone. She has not been captured under the Livelihood Empowerment Against Poverty program. Simon Lawal, a nutrition officer at the Lambussie District Health Office, says malnutrition is a real concern.
For those that we are able to manage at the district, that is the outpatient care, OPC cases, we have about 70 as of last month. So this month we have new fresh cases, 14. So making a total of 84 cases currently that we have. But in this district, one of our major causes of malnutrition have to do with adequate food intake. So basically the children are not getting enough or what they are supposed to get for their age or for their height at that particular time.
According to the Upper West Regional Health Directorate, in 2016, 76.3% of households in the Upper West region were food secure, 22.3% were on the borderline, while 1.4% were severely food insecure. So a total of 23.7% of households suffered from total food insecurity. Districts affected are Wa West, which is severely food insecure, with Jarapa and Wa East being on the borderline of becoming severely food insecure, and Lambussie Kane as mildly food insecure. To bridge inequalities in food supplies, governments must provide food for poor families during the lean, dry seasons and also introduce peasant farmers to improve seeds and better farming methods to guarantee high yield. Joojo Cobbinah, Joy News.